Hello dear viewers, and welcome back again to the show Hala Kuwait, and today we have a very pristine guest. His name is Professor Mohammed Alkatan. He's an exercise physiologist, so let's welcome him. Hello Dr. Mohammed, Professor Mohammed.
That's fine. Professor Mohammed, that's totally fine.
So my first question out of the board of questions,
Yeah.
I want the audience to understand even more what's the difference between a general physiologist and an exercise physiologist.
Absolutely. It's a great question to start with. So basically, and a lot of people ask me this the same question. So physiology, meaning that is the science of organs, the human organs, and how these organs, such as the heart, how this heart could work in a normal basis, in at rest. So exercise physiology is how the heart, while we exercising, works. So there is a huge difference. Okay. And the second part of when we exercise for example, for a long period of time, what's going to happen for the heart? Okay. So there is a huge improvement in the heart. And when we say exercise, which kind of exercise? Walking, jogging, swimming. Even if you have two people who exercise, let's say one who's runner, the second one is swimmer. Both of them are considered to be people who exercise on a regular basis. But the benefit of the exercise on the heart, swimming is totally different from running.
So you basically, a general physiologist will study about the organs.
Correct.
But you focus on basically the exercise and the difference of exercises.
And how would the exercise could affect our organs.
Could you talk more about that? How do they actually focus, exercise focuses more onto different organs?
For example, when you exercise, let's say it's called the acute exercise. When you exercise, now your organs or your muscles needs more oxygen. Sure. And the heart has to really pump more blood to go to the muscles to get more oxygen and nutrient. Now this is in the acute exercise. In the prolonged exercise, that's called the chronic. The benefit of exercise for prolonged training, the heart will go larger. Okay. The chamber itself gonna go larger, as well as the muscle itself is gonna go thicker. So this is one of the differences between how exercise could really affect our heart. And you could take this example to other organs in our body.
All right. What about the control of blood sugar? How does this actually help when you study about exercise physiology? Okay,
so exercise plays a really huge role in controlling the blood sugars. How come? When we exercise, there is a term called insulin resistance. And when we exercise more, the insulin resistance will go lower. Okay. It's going to be more sensitive. And actually, exercise is going to make the insulin is more sensitive. Even if you have a little bit of insulin in your body, the pancreas is going to produce the insulin. It's going to lower the blood glucose really easy and fast. And this is one of the benefits of exercise. If you have a high resistance of insulin, you're going to start having diabetes, especially diabetes type 2. And this is why when you exercise, the insulin is going to be more sensitive.
Oh, well, that goes to my other question, which is the connection between basically blood sugar and obesity. So how does it affect?
See, exercise as well as plays a huge role with obesity. So it depends on what is your definition for obesity. Okay. If you define obesity by weight, exercise is a not good lifestyle for obesity. Because when we exercise, we're going to increase the weight. Why is that? Because when you exercise, you're going to build more muscles.
So muscle mass.
Muscle mass. So this is why a lot of people, when they exercise, they tend not to lose a lot of weight. They lose a lot of fat. And this is the most important thing. And this is why I would like to really make the focus on this point is when you actually define obesity, we have to define obesity by the excessive amount of fat. And if you want to be lean, if you want to be really in a good physique, you have to lose the fat. and the best way to lose fat is by exercising.
Okay, so there's different type of exercising.
Yeah.
One that actually can target the fat, but the other can actually build muscle mass.
Exactly. So if you want to target the fat, you have to do a low intensity exercise.
Okay.
Any kind of exercise or any type of exercise, walking, swimming, jogging, bicycle, this kind of exercise actually targeting the fat. But the only thing is, if you would like to burn a lot of fat, you have to do it in a prolonged time. You have to do at least 45 minutes per day and every single day. And this is why, if you really would like to target the fat, if you would like to improve or increase the muscle mass, you have to do a high intensity.
Okay.
Soccer, CrossFit, resistance training. This kind of type of exercise will increase your muscle mass.
Okay, I got you. So about muscle strength in general, how does it affect your health in general?
Oh, this is a huge factor. Actually, I will give you an example how I could tell, or have a small test if you have good health. It's a hand grip. I give you a small device, you have to squeeze it as much as you could. The better squeeze, that's mean that you have better strength.
Okay.
That's meaning you have a really better health. And this is the easiest way to find out if you have a really good strength, meaning that you have a health. And improving your muscle mass with resistance training will improve your health. In the past, people tend to think is resistance training only for building or bodybuilding.
Okay.
But nowadays, all the research actually have been proven that every single one, even actually children, they have to do strength training.
All right.
Yeah.
So chronic disease and exercising. So how does exercise help with chronic disease? And does it actually, heal anyone with a very chronic disease?
That's good. Now, this question you asked me is going to actually take us to the first question.
Okay.
How this field actually came up, how exercise physiology came up as a science or as a field or as a major. Actually, this kind of major actually been focusing on because people are getting to have more chronic diseases such as diabetes, obesity, heart problem, cancers. And now this is why a lot of research actually focusing on exercise physiology. And coming back to your question, is a lot of people actually having these kind of chronic diseases. The beauty of exercise is actually could heal or treat a few actually diseases. Osteoporosis, diabetes type 2. By exercise, you could treat them. Other actually chronic diseases, you could control the disease. You don't want to actually improve the disease itself.
So you don't want to basically let it progress.
Exactly.
So you just stop it at where it's supposed to stop.
Absolutely.
And just live with it.
Absolutely.
Without actually it controlling your life and
Absolutely.
making it even
You are
worse.
absolutely right. And the best way is to prevent these chronic diseases. The best way to do it is to exercise and eat healthy.
Okay. So in general, when we train regular training, not something that is so heavy, what does it do to our body in general? Like if we're just talking like for someone that is used to a very sedentary lifestyle, when he starts to say like, hey, let me just start training.
Yeah.
So that regular training, what does it change in your body?
It's changed the whole body actually. First of all, it's going to change the mood. Your mood going to be better actually. Your sleep going to be better. Then going to talk about the organs. Your muscles going to be stronger. Your heart's going to be stronger. Your blood circulation, and this is a huge thing because when we have a better blood circulation, that's meaning that your oxygen, the oxygen in the blood can actually reach a lot of organs. That means that your organs gonna have more oxygen. They're gonna actually feel fresh. They're gonna feel better, and this is one of the benefits of exercise if you actually exercise on a regular basis.
All right.
As well as your bone gonna be stronger as well.
Oh, okay.
Your memory is gonna be stronger, And this is why actually people who exercise, your immune system going to be stronger. You're going to have less incidence to get cold or flu.
So they're all connected. So bone, muscle, immune system, memory.
Everything.
Well, memory is a muscle too.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everything, every single thing to your body going to improve.
All right.
By exercising.
All right. Thank you so much, Professor Mohammed. It was very insightful, every information that you gave us. And I hope that dear viewers, they actually enjoyed you talking about these things. And I'm sure that they actually took a few advices here and there. So thank you again.
Thank you so much for having me. It's really great and honor to be with you. And hopefully that our dear viewers get actually the information and hopefully they could exercise.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, dear viewers, that was Professor Mohammed Alkatan, the exercise physiologist. So without further ado, how about we go check for another report, and this time we'll take you to a country, Egypt, where we're going to see the pyramids. So stay tuned.